Old England by Geoffrey Studdert Kennedy, from the book First World War Poems from the Front by Paul O'Prey. Yes, I'm fighting for old England and for 18 pence a day, and I'm fighting like a hero, so the daily papers say. Well, I ain't no downy chicken, I'm a bloke past 43, and I'm going to tell you honest what old England means to me. When I joined the British Army, I'd been working 30 years, but I left my bloomin' rent book showing 3 months in arrears. No, I weren't no chronic boozer, nor I weren't a lad to bet. I worked hard when I could get it, and I weren't afraid to sweat. But I weren't a tradesman proper, and the work were off to seek, so the most as I could addle were about £1 a week. And when me and Jane got married, and we had our oldest kid, we sooner learned how many shillings go to make a golden quid. For we had to keep our clubs up, and there's 3 and 6 for rent, and with food and boots and clothing it no sooner came than went. Then when kiddies kept on coming, we reared 4 and buried 3. My old woman couldn't do it, so we got in debt, you see. And we had a heap of sickness, and we got struck off the club, and with our little lot of troubles we just couldn't pay the sub. No, I won't tell you no falsehoods. There were times I felt that queer, that I went and did the dirty and had a drop of beer. Then the wife and me would quarrel, and our home were little hell, with the hungry kiddies crying till I eased up for a spell. There were times when it were better, and sometimes when it were worse, but to take it all together, my old England were a curse. It were sleeping, sweating, starving, wearing boot soles for a job. It were sucking up to foremen what would sell you for a bob. It were cringing, crawling, whining for the right to earn your bread. It were scheming, pinching, planning. It were wishing you was dead. I'm not fighting for old England, not for this child. Am I? Hell! For the sake of that old England, I'd not face a single shell. Not a single booming whiz-bang, never mind this blasted show, with your comrades falling around you, lying bleeding in a row. This ain't war, it's ruddy murder, it's a stinking slaughterhouse. Hark to that one, if he got you, he'd just squash you like this louse. Would I do this for old England? Would I? Hell, says I, not me. What I says is, sink old England to the bottom of the sea. It's New England as I fights for. It's an England swept and clean. It's an England where we'll get at things our eyes have never seen. Decent wages, justice, mercy, and a chance for every man, for to make his home a heaven if he does the best he can. It's that better, cleaner England, made of better, cleaner men. It's that England as I fights for, and I'm game to fight again. It's the better land of Blighty that still shines before our eyes. That's the land a soldier fights for, and for that a soldier dies.